Life is a journey filled with ups and downs, successes and failures, happiness and sorrow. It is an unpredictable path where we are constantly met with challenges. These challenges are an inevitable part of life, and they can come in many different forms: emotional, physical, financial, or even spiritual. Each challenge we face is unique, yet they all share one common element. They test our strength, patience, and ability to overcome adversity. Challenges can appear when we least expect them. Sometimes they arrive as sudden obstacles that disrupt the flow of our everyday lives. Other times they build slowly over time, gradually becoming more and more overwhelming. Regardless of how they manifest, challenges can make us feel lost, confused, and even helpless. We may wonder why things are not going the way we planned, why our dreams seem unreachable, or why everything feels out of control. For instance, in academic life, many students experience the stress of exams, assignments, and the pressure of achieving high grades. At times, even when we put in our best effort, the outcome is not what we expect. Similarly, in the professional world, individuals often face career setbacks, layoffs, or struggles to meet deadlines. Financial hardships, family problems, or health issues are also some of the significant challenges that can affect our mental and emotional well-being. These obstacles can make us feel overwhelmed, isolated, and unsure of how to move forward. Moreover, challenges can help us develop a greater sense of empathy and understanding toward others. When we go through tough times, we realize how important it is to support one another. We become more compassionate and learn that no one is truly alone in their struggles. Everyone faces their own set of challenges, and it is through sharing our experiences and supporting each other that we can navigate the rough patches of life. Another important aspect of facing challenges is the opportunity for growth. As the saying goes, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. When we come out on the other side of a challenge, we are often stronger, wiser, and more prepared to handle future difficulties. This growth is not always immediate or obvious, but with time, we begin to recognize the lessons we have learned and the ways in which we have transformed. It is essential, however, to recognize that not all challenges can be overcome with sheer willpower alone. Sometimes we need help from others. Whether it is seeking advice from a mentor, talking to a friend, or asking for professional support, there is no shame in reaching out when we feel overwhelmed. A strong support system can make a world of difference in how we deal with life's challenges. Finally, it is important to remember that challenges are not permanent. Difficult times may feel like they will last forever, but with time they pass. The key is to remain hopeful and persistent even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Patience, faith, and a positive mindset can help us navigate the hardest of times. And when we reach the end of the challenge, we often find that we are not only able to overcome it, but also emerge stronger and more capable than before. In conclusion, challenges are a natural part of life. They may bring hardship, but they also bring opportunities for growth, self-discovery, and transformation. While they may test our limits, they also push us toward becoming better versions of ourselves. In facing life's challenges, we learn that the way forward is not always smooth, but it is through overcoming these obstacles that we learn to appreciate the beauty of resilience and strength. Trusting in God is a concept that transcends all religions and belief systems, as it serves as the foundation of faith. It is the belief that despite the challenges and difficulties we face in life, there is a higher power who has a plan for us, and that plan is always in our best interest, even when we cannot understand it. Trusting in God is not always easy, especially when life seems difficult or unfair. But it is in those very moments that our faith is tested and strengthened. Trusting in God means surrendering our desires, worries, and fears to Him, knowing that He knows what is best for us. Often, as human beings, we tend to focus on the problems and the struggles that come our way, and we forget to look at the bigger picture. We want things to happen in our own way, according to our own timing, but God's wisdom is far greater than ours. His plan is always perfect, even if we cannot see the outcome right away. We may ask ourselves, why am I going through this hardship? Or why is this happening to me? But trusting in God is the ability to surrender these questions and accept that we do not always have the answers. When we trust in God, we recognize that we are not alone in our journey. God is always by our side, guiding us, protecting us, and leading us through the darkest of times. It is important to remember that trusting in God does not mean that life will be without difficulties. In fact, faith often requires us to confront our struggles head on. But it also assures us that God will provide us with the strength to face them. It gives us the confidence that no matter how tough the situation may be, there is a way forward, and God will make that way clear. Trusting in God also involves patience. Sometimes we may not receive immediate answers to our prayers or requests. We may not understand why certain events unfold the way they do, but we must trust that God's timing is perfect. In moments of doubt or impatience, we must remind ourselves that God knows what we need and when we need it. Just as a parent knows what is best for their child, even when the child does not understand, God knows what is best for us. Therefore, we must wait in faith, trusting that He will guide us to the right path at the right time. Another important aspect of trusting in God is accepting that He is in control of everything. We often try to control our circumstances, but the truth is that many things in life are beyond our control. From natural disasters to accidents, from illnesses to the loss of loved ones, there are aspects of life that we cannot change. Trusting in God means acknowledging that He is the ultimate authority and that He is fully capable of handling whatever comes our way. When we relinquish control and place our trust in God, we experience a sense of peace that comes from knowing He is in charge. Moreover, trusting God is not a one-time act. It is an ongoing practice that requires daily commitment. It involves building a relationship with Him through prayer, reflection, and seeking His guidance in our lives. It means being open to His will, even if it leads us down paths that we may not have chosen for ourselves. By trusting in God, we allow ourselves to be led by His divine wisdom, and in doing so, we grow spiritually and emotionally. There will always be moments in life when we feel like giving up, when we question the path ahead, and when we wonder if God is truly listening. However, it is in those moments that our trust in God is most crucial. By placing our trust in Him, we find strength, hope, and the courage to keep going. In the end, trusting in God is a reminder that we do not walk alone. He is with us every step of the way. In conclusion, trusting in God is the foundation of a meaningful and fulfilled life. It means surrendering our control, being patient, and having faith that God's plan for us is always for our benefit, even when we cannot see it. When we trust in God, we open our hearts to His guidance and allow Him to lead us through life's trials and triumphs. It is a journey of faith, patience, and surrender that ultimately leads to peace, contentment, and the assurance that no matter what happens, we are never truly alone. God's wisdom is one of the most profound aspects of His nature. It transcends human understanding and offers a divine perspective that is far beyond our limited comprehension. In every moment of life, we are often faced with decisions, questions, and challenges that require wisdom. Yet no matter how much we may think we understand, there are always uncertainties and complexities that we cannot control. This is where the wisdom of God plays a pivotal role, guiding us through life in ways that we may not immediately understand, but ultimately lead to our growth and fulfillment. God's wisdom is infinite, eternal, and perfect. Unlike human wisdom, which is often shaped by experience, emotions, and biases, God's wisdom comes from an all-knowing, all-seeing understanding of the world and the universe. It is based on a perfect knowledge of everything that has happened, is happening, and will happen. He does not make mistakes or misjudgments, and His wisdom is not limited by time, space, or circumstances. This makes God's wisdom a constant source of guidance, comfort, and assurance, even in the most confusing and difficult moments of our lives. One of the greatest demonstrations of God's wisdom is seen in the creation of the universe. Everything in existence, from the smallest atom to the vastness of the cosmos, operates according to divine laws that reflect God's perfect wisdom. The intricate balance of nature, the complexity of biological systems, and the laws of physics all point to a creator whose wisdom is beyond human comprehension. The more we learn about the universe, the more we realize how little we truly know and how much there is to discover in the mysteries of life. And in all of this, God's wisdom is woven into every detail, from the way the seasons change to the way human beings interact with one another. Another example of God's wisdom can be found in the events of our lives. While we may not always understand why certain things happen, God's wisdom assures us that everything occurs for a reason, even if that reason is not immediately clear to us. This is where trust in God comes in. It is easy to question why we face hardships, struggles, or challenges, but when we trust in God's wisdom, we can have faith that there is a greater purpose behind every event. Whether it is a trial that teaches us patience, a setback that pushes us to grow, or a blessing that reminds us of His grace, God's wisdom is always at work, shaping our lives in ways that we may not see right away. God's wisdom also teaches us about humility. As human beings, we often think we know what is best for us, and we try to control every aspect of our lives. However, God's wisdom reminds us that we are limited in our understanding. We may plan, make decisions, and set goals, but ultimately, it is God who guides our steps. The Quran emphasizes this point in many verses, encouraging believers to seek knowledge, to ask for God's guidance, and to trust in His will. The more we humble ourselves and acknowledge our limitations, the more we open ourselves to receive God's wisdom in our lives. In addition, God's wisdom is reflected in His compassion and justice. His wisdom is not just about knowing what is right or wrong, it is about understanding the full picture of every situation. While human beings may judge based on surface-level appearances or incomplete information, God's wisdom allows Him to see the hearts and minds of all people, understanding their intentions, struggles, and desires. His decisions are based on perfect justice and mercy, ensuring that every individual is treated with fairness and compassion, even in situations where we may not fully understand the reasons behind them. One of the greatest gifts we can receive from God is the wisdom to navigate life's challenges with patience, perseverance, and understanding. God's wisdom teaches us how to respond to adversity, how to interact with others, and how to live in harmony with the world around us. It is a wisdom that goes beyond intellectual knowledge, offering us the guidance we need to live a life of meaning and purpose. Ultimately, God's wisdom is a reminder that we are not alone in our journey. In times of uncertainty, we can turn to God's wisdom to find direction. We may not always get the answers we want or expect, but we can be assured that His wisdom is always working for our good. It is a wisdom that transcends time, place, and circumstance, offering us a sense of peace and security no matter what challenges we face. In conclusion, God's wisdom is the foundation upon which all life is built. It is perfect, infinite, and beyond human understanding. Yet, it is available to us every day through faith, trust, and seeking His guidance. By recognizing and accepting God's wisdom in our lives, we can find peace in the midst of trials, trust in His perfect plan, and live in accordance with His will. Through God's wisdom, we are reminded that we do not walk this path alone, and that He is with us, guiding and protecting us every step of the way. In life, we often find ourselves facing challenges that seem insurmountable. At times, we struggle to find answers or solutions to the problems that appear before us. Whether it's in our personal lives, studies, career, or relationships, we all go through moments of doubt, frustration, and confusion. During these times, we may feel as though there is no way out and the path ahead is unclear. However, it is in these very moments that we often experience the power of unexpected solutions, which can open doors we never thought possible and provide us with a sense of hope, clarity, and direction. Unexpected solutions are those answers or opportunities that come to us in ways we never anticipated. They are often surprising, taking us by surprise in the most unlikely of circumstances. These solutions can emerge at the most critical moments, sometimes from sources we would least expect, and often when we are not actively seeking them. The beauty of these solutions lies in their ability to change the course of events, offering new perspectives and approaches that we may not have considered on our own. One of the most powerful aspects of unexpected solutions is the way they challenge our limited thinking. As human beings, we often approach problems with preconceived notions and a set way of thinking. We believe that there is only one path forward, and when that path becomes blocked, we feel stuck. However, when an unexpected solution presents itself, it forces us to think outside the box. It challenges our assumptions, pushes us to reconsider our approach, and encourages us to be open to new ideas. Sometimes, the answer to our problem may not be what we envisioned, but it can be precisely what we need to move forward. For example, think about a time when you were struggling to understand a difficult subject or concept. Perhaps you had been studying for hours, feeling frustrated because the information just wouldn't stick. But then a friend or teacher explained it in a completely different way, and suddenly everything clicked. This is an example of an unexpected solution, something you hadn't considered before, yet it was the key to unlocking the knowledge you needed. Similarly, in our professional lives, unexpected solutions can appear when we are stuck in a difficult situation. It might be a business problem that seems impossible to solve, or a project that is not going according to plan. After trying several methods without success, a colleague might suggest an approach that you hadn't thought of, or an opportunity might arise from an entirely different direction, leading to a breakthrough. These unexpected solutions are often the result of collaboration, new ideas, and the willingness to be flexible in our thinking. Sometimes unexpected solutions come in the form of people. There are moments when we feel isolated, convinced that we must face our struggles alone. However, out of nowhere, someone may offer help or guidance at just the right moment. It could be a stranger offering advice, a friend giving encouragement, or a mentor providing the insight we desperately needed. The support of others can often provide the solutions we are looking for, reminding us that we don't always have to have all the answers ourselves. Another important aspect of unexpected solutions is their ability to come in the form of timing. There are moments in life when we feel like we've reached the end of our rope, only to find that the solution appears just when we need it most. This is often a reminder that we don't control everything in our lives. Sometimes it takes patience and faith to wait for the right moment for the solution to reveal itself. Whether it's the perfect opportunity coming along, a breakthrough idea, or a change in circumstances, the timing of these solutions is often something that can only be understood in hindsight. Unexpected solutions also serve as a reminder of the importance of faith and trust. In times of difficulty, we may feel helpless or uncertain, but the appearance of an unexpected solution reminds us that things are often working out behind the scenes in ways we cannot see. This is especially true for those who believe in a higher power or divine guidance. We may feel that we are walking through a dark tunnel, but unexpectedly the light at the end of the tunnel appears in the most unexpected way. This is a reminder that even when we don't have the answers, we are not alone, and there is always hope for a resolution. Moreover, unexpected solutions encourage us to embrace uncertainty and change. Often, when we face challenges, we try to control everything around us, desperate to find a solution that fits our own expectations. However, life has a way of surprising us with solutions that are better than what we imagined. These moments teach us to trust in the process, to let go of our rigid ideas about how things should unfold, and to be open to the unexpected. In conclusion, unexpected solutions are one of the most powerful forces in life. They come to us when we least expect them, often in the most surprising ways, and they provide the answers, insights, and opportunities that we need to overcome our challenges. These solutions challenge our thinking, open our hearts to new possibilities, and remind us that we are not alone in our struggles. They teach us to trust in the journey and to remain open to the infinite ways in which life can unfold. When we embrace the unexpected, we allow ourselves to grow and move forward with a renewed sense of hope and possibility. Faith and patience are two powerful virtues that go hand in hand, especially when navigating through life's challenges. Both are crucial for maintaining hope, strength, and resilience, particularly when we face difficulties or uncertainties. Faith is the belief in something greater than ourselves, while patience is the ability to endure and wait for the right time or outcome without becoming frustrated or losing hope. Together, these qualities help us cope with the trials of life, keep us grounded, and enable us to persevere through adversity with a positive mindset. Faith is often seen as the foundation of a person's beliefs and values. It can be faith in God, faith in the goodness of others, or faith in oneself. Having faith means that despite the hardships we might face, we trust that there is a purpose to everything, even if we don't understand it at the moment. It's about believing that there is a plan at work and that everything, no matter how difficult or confusing it seems, will eventually make sense in the grander scheme of things. Faith provides the strength to keep moving forward when the road is unclear, and it encourages us to remain hopeful even when things are tough. In life, faith often requires us to let go of the need for immediate answers or control. It's easy to become disheartened when things don't go as planned, but faith reminds us that not everything happens according to our timeline. Sometimes we are faced with obstacles that seem insurmountable or periods of waiting that feel endless. During these times, it is easy to lose faith, to question why things are not working out, or to give up entirely. But faith teaches us to trust in the process and to believe that the right solution will come, even if we can't see it at the moment. It teaches us that we are not in control of everything, but we can control how we respond to life's challenges, and the best response is one of trust and belief in something bigger than ourselves. Patience, on the other hand, is the companion of faith. While faith gives us the hope and strength to continue, patience enables us to endure the wait. Patience is not about passive waiting, but rather about active endurance. It's about maintaining a calm and composed attitude while we wait for the right moment or the right opportunity to present itself. Often, when we are in the midst of hardship or uncertainty, our natural tendency is to rush through the process or force an outcome. However, patience teaches us that the best things in life often take time, whether it's the achievement of a goal, the healing of a wound, or the resolution of a problem. Everything unfolds at its own pace. One of the most difficult aspects of patience is the discomfort it brings. Waiting is not easy, and it often brings with it frustration, anxiety, and doubt. We might wonder whether our efforts are in vain or whether the desired outcome will ever come to fruition. However, patience encourages us to sit with those uncomfortable feelings and to trust that in time, things will improve. It is through patience that we develop resilience, the ability to withstand difficulties without being broken by them. By practicing patience, we learn to embrace the process and to understand that growth often happens during the waiting period. It's in those moments of waiting that we gain clarity, strength, and wisdom. Faith and patience are particularly important when we are faced with challenges that seem beyond our control. When we are uncertain about our future, or when we are grappling with loss, illness, or failure, these virtues provide the foundation we need to keep going. It's easy to give in to despair during tough times, but faith reminds us that there is always a greater purpose and a path forward, even if we don't understand it right away. Patience helps us to keep moving forward, even when the road seems long and the results are not immediate. Together, they allow us to navigate life's trials with grace, dignity, and resilience. In addition, faith and patience also play a significant role in our relationships with others. Life is filled with moments of conflict, misunderstanding, and disappointment. In our relationships, we must have faith in others and trust that they have the best intentions. We must also be patient with others as they grow, learn, and make mistakes. Relationships require time and effort, and it's only through patience and understanding that we can build strong, lasting connections with those around us. Faith and patience are essential in cultivating a spirit of compassion, forgiveness, and acceptance. Finally, faith and patience also teach us gratitude. When we approach life with these virtues, we learn to appreciate the small steps, the progress, and the lessons we learn along the way. We begin to see challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation rather than obstacles to our happiness. By having faith in the process and patience with ourselves, we can embrace life with a sense of peace, knowing that all things work together for our good. In conclusion, faith and patience are two essential qualities that enable us to navigate life's uncertainties with grace and strength. Faith gives us hope, while patience enables us to endure the wait. Together, they teach us to trust in the process, to remain steadfast in our beliefs, and to keep moving forward even when the road is unclear. Through faith and patience, we can find peace in the midst of chaos, resilience in the face of challenges, and hope for a brighter future. Divine guidance is a concept deeply rooted in spiritual traditions across the world, reflecting the belief that there is a higher power leading and directing individuals toward a meaningful and purposeful life. Whether referred to as God's will, fate, or the universe's plan, divine guidance is seen as the compass that helps individuals navigate through life's challenges, uncertainties, and decisions. It offers hope, clarity, and direction, especially when human wisdom falls short. Divine guidance provides not just answers, but a sense of peace and confidence, knowing that one is being led by a power far greater than themselves. At the heart of divine guidance is the belief that there is a higher force or intelligence that understands the bigger picture of life. While we as human beings are limited in our understanding and vision, divine guidance offers us the ability to see beyond our immediate circumstances. It is the understanding that even when things do not go according to our plans, there is a divine purpose behind every twist and turn in the journey. Whether in moments of joy or sorrow, success or failure, divine guidance ensures that we are on the right path. One of the most significant ways that divine guidance manifests in our lives is through inner inspiration. This often comes in the form of thoughts, feelings, or instincts that encourage us to take a certain path or make a particular decision. These inner nudges can feel like whispers from the soul, or a deep sense of knowing that we are heading in the right direction. People who are attuned to divine guidance often describe this inner knowing as a sense of peace that comes with making decisions aligned with their higher purpose. It is a quiet but powerful force that helps individuals trust themselves and their decisions, even when external circumstances may seem uncertain. Moreover, divine guidance often comes through signs and synchronicities. In many spiritual traditions, it is believed that the universe, or God, communicates with individuals through seemingly coincidental events or patterns. These signs can appear in many forms, from meeting the right person at the right time, to receiving unexpected help when facing a challenge, or even encountering repeating numbers or symbols that carry deeper meaning. These occurrences are not mere chance, but are seen as confirmations that one is on the right path, or a gentle reminder to trust in the process and have faith that the right solution will unfold at the right time. Divine guidance is also often experienced through scripture, religious teachings, and the wisdom of spiritual leaders. Sacred texts from different traditions offer profound insights into how we should live our lives, treat others, and align with the higher will. For those who seek spiritual guidance, these teachings serve as a roadmap for navigating the complexities of life. The words of wisdom found in these texts provide comfort and direction, often coming to individuals during moments of uncertainty. For many, divine guidance comes through prayer, meditation, or reflection on these teachings, as they help to illuminate the path forward. In addition to personal experiences of divine guidance, it is important to recognize the role of faith in this process. Faith is the belief that no matter how difficult or challenging life may seem, there is a divine plan at work. Faith in divine guidance allows individuals to surrender their worries and doubts, trusting that they are being led toward a purpose that is ultimately for their highest good. It is through faith that individuals find the courage to take bold steps, even when they cannot see the entire journey ahead. This unwavering belief in divine guidance enables people to act with confidence and conviction, knowing that they are supported by a higher power. Another essential aspect of divine guidance is the role of surrender. Surrendering to divine guidance does not mean giving up control, but rather acknowledging that we do not have all the answers. It involves letting go of the need to control every aspect of our lives and instead trusting that a higher power will guide us where we need to go. This surrender requires humility, as it is an acknowledgement that there is a divine intelligence at work, which understands the grand design of life better than we do. It is the recognition that sometimes we must allow life to unfold naturally without forcing things to happen according to our own limited understanding. Divine guidance also teaches patience. Life often presents situations where the answers are not immediately clear, and waiting for divine guidance can be a test of patience. There are times when we feel lost or uncertain, and the road ahead seems unclear. During these moments, divine guidance reminds us that there is a right time for everything. It teaches us to trust in the process and to have faith that the path will be revealed when the time is right. Patience in this sense is not passive waiting, but an active belief that the right solution will come at the perfect moment, and that we must trust the timing of the universe. Finally, divine guidance is a reminder of the interconnectedness of all things. When we follow the guidance that is offered to us, we align not only with our own higher purpose, but with the collective purpose of humanity. Divine guidance encourages individuals to act with love, compassion, and integrity, fostering a sense of unity and harmony with others. It helps to foster a deep sense of peace, knowing that by following the path laid out for us, we are contributing to the greater good of the world. In conclusion, divine guidance is an essential force in helping individuals navigate life's challenges, make decisions, and align with their higher purpose. It provides inner inspiration, external signs, and wisdom through sacred teachings, offering comfort and clarity in times of uncertainty. Faith, surrender, and patience are crucial in receiving and trusting divine guidance, and it reminds us that we are not alone in our journey. Ultimately, divine guidance empowers us to live a life of meaning, purpose, and service, and encourages us to trust that everything unfolds as it should.